Isosceles and equilateral triangles have a few special properties, and we're going to talk about them right now. If two of the side lengths on a triangle are congruent, then the base angles are congruent. And if two of the base angles on a triangle are congruent, then the opposite side lengths are congruent. So these are converses of each other, and they're about isosceles triangles. So the first one is saying that if two side lengths are congruent, then the base angles are congruent. And the second one is going in the opposite direction. Now, the statement 3 is saying that if a triangle is equilateral, then the angles are all 60. And number 4 is saying that if a triangle is equiangular, so that's this one, then all sides are congruent. So when two sides are congruent, two angles are congruent. When three sides are congruent, three angles are congruent. So those are our 4 statements. So we can use this in a number of different cases. We can find all these problems are triangles where I'm going to say, how can we find more information here? Well, this because this is isosceles, because these are congruent, the sides across from them must be congruent. There's another piece of information I can find, because this is 70 and that's 70. I can say that all the angles have to add up to 180, which would give me x is 40. So that's a 40-degree angle. So we got the 20 using isosceles, we got the 40 using 180 degrees. Here, we could say since that side and that side are congruent, then those two angles have to be congruent. So that's 72. And using the same idea, 72 plus 72 plus x equals 180. Solving that gives us x equals, I believe, 36 will be our other angle. Here, if these are all t, then that says that they have to add up to 180, meaning that they all have to be 60. Plus, that says that t is 60, so 4t will be 4 times 60, or 240. So this is 240. Also, because it's equilateral, the other sides have to be 240 as well. All right, we were told that these two are the same, so that means that the sides across from them are the same. So that 18 is also this 18. There's nothing else we can find, because we don't know anything about this angle, and all we know is that these are the same. They could be different. They could be any two angles that are the same, as long as they're both acute. This is 16, because those sides are congruent, then those angles are congruent, so then we call that x and x. So x plus 16 equals 180. So 2x equals 164, and x equals 82. So this is 82, and that's 82. We don't know anything about the sides except for these two are the same. Here, we know that these angles have to add up to 180. So 8x plus 6x plus 6x equals 180. Adding these up gives us 20x equals 180. So x is 9. Once x is 9, we can say 6x is going to be 6 times 9, which is 54. And 8x is 8 times 9, which is 72. So we have 72, 54, 54. And also, by plugging in this 9 here, now we can say 29 plus 9, that's going to be 38. Also, because these two angles are the same, I can say that this 38 will also cause this to be 38. So we're using a lot of different things. We're using that the angles have to add up to 180. We're using that these have to be the same because it's isosceles. And that's it.